This is homework from lesson 5, help. So if you go to your homework on page 53, all right, 4 through 7 asks that given the scatter plot, tell whether there's a positive correlation, negative correlation, or very little correlation between the points. So look at 4. You're really looking at slope, okay? So 4, there'd be a positive correlation. 6, there'd be a negative correlation because that looks like a negative slope. When it doesn't look like a line at all, like number 7, looks like an open down parabola, very little correlation, okay? Look at number 9. It asks you to calculate the finite differences. You're just subtracting consecutive y values. 11.66 minus 11.57. That's your finite differences. And then you're going to look at the finite differences to decide, is the data linear? Remember, when your finite differences are close in value, then it is linear. All right? So go to the next page. I think you're doing that for 9 through 13. Okay? You're going to decide, okay, when it's in the hundreds, you're just looking at close to values. All right, that was through 13, right? All right, look at 15. 15 on page 55. The table is at the bottom, all right? So it's asking you to do all 4 scatter plots. So you're going to decide what year 1996 is. All right, I put it at 6. All right, I said 1990 was 0. It was just helpful not to have to start with 1 being 1996. It doesn't matter what you choose. That's what I chose to do. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, that's what I chose. That would be my list 1. List 2 would be high school diploma. List 3, let's just leave it there. We won't keep doing that. All right, so then you're going to go and look at the scatter plot, or make a scatter plot, right? You have to draw it on your page. So I would put that on my x-axis. My y-axis would probably be in hundreds or 50s. For all of these, probably hundreds. All right, so you're going to do the 4 plots, scatter plots. Then it says 4 linear models in B. 4 linear models are given. Match each model with the appropriate data set. All right, so you had to start 1996 at 6 because A said x equals 0 is 1990. All right, so 1996 had to correspond to number 6. All right, so remembering your x and your y values, okay? They've given us linear models. Plug in 6 for x in all of them. See which y value comes close to the y value in the table. You have 4 y values. You have high school diplomas, high school graduates, some college, college graduate. When I plug in 6 to y sub 1, do I come closest to 317, 443, 518, or 758, right? And that's how you choose which model fits. Okay? All right. Now let's go to 19. We'll do 19 together. All right, they give you the table. It shows, this is on the next page, shows the percent of federal aid given in the form of grants. And it says find a linear model, and it tells you x equals 0 corresponds to 75. All right. I've already put this in, but you're going to go to Stat, Edit, List 1. So 75 is 0, 78 is 3. Because it's 3 years later, right? 84 is 9. 87 is 12. 90 is 15. Because that's how many years that is from 1975. Okay? You can't do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 because the years aren't consecutive. All right, my list 2 is just my percents. 82, 70, I'm going to confirm I'll put all those in right. 46, 34, and 22. All right? It says find a linear model for this data. All right, so I'm going to quit out of this second, quit. And then I'm going to go stat, calc, go down to linear reg, hit enter. It's already set, 1, list 2, and I calculate. So it's going to be y equals negative 4x plus 82. Y equals negative 4x plus 82. That's the model. It says graph the model, and the model from exercise 18. Okay, I'm going to give you the model from exercise 18. Because it doesn't want to see my plot, I'm going to go up, hit enter to turn my plot off, and go down. So I'm not going to see the scatter plot. Okay, it's negative 4x. Negative, not minus, negative 4x plus 82 for the first one. Okay, I'm going to go down. Here is the model for 18. It's 4x plus 18. 4x plus 18. That's the model. Okay, now I have to decide what my window is. Looking back at my x values, I'm going to go, we go 0 to 15. So I may go negative 5, not minus 5, negative 5, because I want to see 0. And it goes to 15, so I'm going to go to 20. The smallest y value, back up to 18, number 18 is actually 18. So I'm going to go from 10, and my highest y value is 82. So I'll go to 90. All right. And then I'm going to graph them. That's the first line. That's the second line. It says, in what year is the federal aid the same for grants and work study? It's saying, where are they intersecting? So this is what I'm going to do. Second, trace. I got to find that. Second, trace. I want to see where they intersect. Okay, I'm going to hit enter because that's what I want, intersect. All right, I want to get close to where they intersect. That's pretty close. Remember, it goes to one line. I hit enter. I want this, now it's on the second curve. See, it goes up on that second curve. I'm just going to get close, hit enter. It says guess, hit enter. That's the point of intersection. I believe that says X is 8, Y is 50. So in what year? When X is 8. 8 years from 1975. So that would have to be 1983, because 84 was 9. Okay?